Hello, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, it's a miracle. Hello, and welcome to another match of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky Randomizer 10 Dungeon Blitz Tournament as part of SpeedGaming Live 2021. My name is Halkery. I'm one of the organizers of the event, and today I'm joined by Strife Sada on commentary. Today we have Someone325 versus eponumos. Now, um, someone actually has been there's somebody I've seen around as a lurker in PMD streams for a long time. But it's impressive that they've been able to take what they've simply viewed from other streams and applied it into this tournament and done relatively well actually. And then eponymous, over the past year has just been a leaderboard monster in the emulator categories. So this is definitely his stomping grounds, and it'd be an absolute shock to see him go out this early. But with that, I believe our races are ready. I'm gonna go ahead and double check with them.
Yeah. I see the copy pastas have already begun.
Okay. Okay, the races have been given the go ahead to go ahead and start the race.
A lot of eponumos fans in the chat.
Is there no audio for you?
For me,
Like from the stream?
yeah. Yeah, I don't have audio, but hold on.
Let me see if I can fix that. I'll try switching to the other person. Maybe whoever we're defaulted on right now is using audio.
Eponumos' audio on his Twitch seems fine, so.
Chat, can you guys hear stream audio or game audio?
I cannot hear it on the stream.
Okay, well, we'll definitely get that taken care of. But either way, the players have gone ahead and started. Let's see what these starters are. Uh, Nothing good.
Apom for someone.
Apom is probably gonna be fine.
Cresselia wouldn't be bad.
Let's go
Politoad's
Armored.
pretty good.
Rotom. Now Rotom's interesting because it is a ghost type, so it'll be able to use any move it wants to around a corner, regardless of whether it can go around a corner traditionally or not.
Yeah, I think I would have chosen the Rotom. Yeah, I think I would have chosen the Rotom and probably the Apom.
Okay. I noticed that someone just did a thing on the menu or the options menu to make the touchscreen only be able to be used in the menu. I don't think I've ever seen anybody set that. Oh, Loudred's already dead. Looks like they both picked Loudred, but I don't think Loudred's that great.
Yeah, Loudred's not the best. Stack of rare fossils for someone already, though.
If I die again, I'm one of these players. I'm switching to I'm resetting and going for the male list because the male list actually does provide a different selection slightly than the female list because in the base game, the original game, there are certain Pokemon that can only be picked as your starter if for male, such as Riolu.
I mean, yeah, but I think that there were even better options in the female list. I'm a little surprised that they both took the Loudred.
Oh, that's such a hard choice, man. Someone has to choose between leaving this dungeon with rare fossils or leaving this dungeon with goggle specs. I would choose the goggle specs because you can come across rare fossils and rare fossils and rare fossils for days, but goggle specs don't come very often.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard choice to make, I would say. I think I would agree with you that the goggle specs are a little bit rarer than the rare fossils, despite the name. Uh, so you would probably want to take those.
Yeah. Oh, there's Suicune. Hi, Suicune. Yeah, Suicune goes down. Nobody's surprised.
We also saw him, I believe he found a link box and he just picked it up and used it and then picked the rare fossils back up.
Smart because you can only leave the dungeon with one thing. This fight could have been avoided if someone decided to walk upright instead of just directly right. But no big deal. It gets a level off of it for on both of them. So,
And on the Drenched Bluff.
I think Loudred has own tempo because Metatite just used Dynamic Punch on it and it's not confused.
That would make sense. I'm trying to think if there are any other abilities that would have stopped the confusion there.
So Epidemic is taking a death, but I think if he hadn't seen those rare fossils, he might have gone ahead and just done another give up just to get the Reviver Seed and those other items.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay, he is flying through the second attempt. He is flying through the second attempt of Drench Bluff.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
He's
Someone
already
hasn't even
gotten back
died yet, and
ahead
he's
of
already
someone,
lapped him. All right, what are these? I'm dying to know what these specs are. Please check. Yeah, you can't throw that far. Gaggle specs. Oh, dude.
Let's go Gaggle.
If you're talking about Shield Dust, if you're talking about Shield Dust, the boost that actually has a little blink whenever that activates, so we would have seen that.
Oh, apparently, I dropped for a second. Can you hear me still?
Yeah, I can hear you. The restream bot went out. It'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, shouldn't be too bad. We should be back.
I see someone with a facade TM. That's good to teach Loudred because it's stab.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I switched to someone's audio and we have audio now. Okay, Epidemic is
Nice.
still frozen, but we'll be working on that. Someone's gonna go ahead and pick up a golden apple from Kingdom's shop because those completely restore all of your belly and give you an additional 50% to work with within the dungeon. That's a warp scarf.
And they're free.
I would buy that, honestly.
Yeah, I definitely would have bought the Warp Scarf.
Okay, there we go. We have a feed from Epidemic.
Okay. Minor blip, but we're all back.
Yeah, and someone does end up teaching that facade.
Golden Seed.
Picks up a golden seed. Where's that going to? I can't imagine it goes to Loudred, right?
Honestly, if it were me, I would give it to the Loudred, but that's just because I believe in Rotom more, because Rotom is just a better Pokemon than Loudred.
Oh,
but that's a
that.
personal thing.
Oh, I hate that you're right. Dude, the payday facade link is gonna slap as soon as he gets to the link box with a chance to link. These rare fossils, though. Hold on. Maybe he doesn't need to link anything.
That's true. I still also think he hasn't even used his Golden Seed yet.
Yeah.
So, if he gets enough rare fossils, definitely using the Golden Seed on the Rotom becomes the better choice because, I mean...
I believe this is actually Mount Bristle.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the amount of rare fossils he has, giving it to the Rotom may end up being the right choice, because Rotom, at this point, might be the only thing that needs to attack for the rest of the game.
Yeah. Looks like we have a raid from the main SpeedGaming channel. So if you're just coming in, welcome. We are pretty deep into our Pokemon Explorers of Sky Randomizer tournament here. We have a match versus someone versus eponumos, and so far we have some questionable leader choices, but everything seems to be going pretty well.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of good leader choices to begin with, so sometimes things just kind of slip your gaze and you don't end up seeing them. But they're making it work. 755 being halfway through Mount Bristol's not bad at all.
No, not at all. And Eponymous looks like he's getting quite a lot of use out of this mobile scarf he's found.
Yeah, I think Eponymous has run Sky 80% with Wondermail, which does heavily utilize the mobile scarf.
Yeah, that would definitely make a lot of sense. Experience with using the item definitely helps to utilize it well.
So Drowsy has 100 health, which is the boss that Eponymous just defeated, and coincidentally, the rare fossil, the item he threw, also does 100 damage, so it's a one-shot kill on Drowsy.
Yeah, usually having rare fossils at this point in the randomizer is a given, so that boss usually doesn't pose much of a threat.
Even though Eponymous is ahead, I would give the edge right now to Someone, just because they have so many rare fossils. They have to have at least like 25 at this point. That's a ridiculous number when like getting a good amount out of Mount Bristle is like, it's like 10. If you leave Mount Bristle with 10 rare fossils, you're feeling good.
Yeah, that said though, if Eponymous chooses to use this warp scarf to dodge fights, it is possible that he doesn't need as many rare fossils. So definitely both runners have their own kind of advantages going into this dungeon.
You definitely see someone opting to bend over and pick more items up than Eponymous is. Eponymous is like just letting those items crunch beneath his feet, like I don't care, they're in my way. Yeah, you don't see him really stopping for anything.
And that kind of tracks for what we've seen from Someone across the course of this tournament. I know that in previous races that I've commentated for him, Someone325 tends to be a very cautious runner. He takes a lot of safety strats, and it might actually be hurting him here.
Yeah, I mean, when you are someone that takes safety strats against someone that holds W like Eponymous, it really is just a coin flip at that point whether you win, because you win based off your opponent not winning, because if it's a race where nothing bad happens to either of you, the W holder is gonna just kind of steamroll you. Oh my gosh, this Poliwhirl has oh no, he dies on like the second to last floor. The Poliwhirl had some kind of ability that boosted its attack speed, so it got to use 2 bug buzzes in one turn, and the first bug buzz actually lowered its special defense, which allowed the second bug buzz to kill. That's tragic. See, that's exactly what we're talking about, where Eponymous is fast. Eponymous only has 1 speed, and that did kind of cost him there, because if he had someone's approach, he might have, entered the room kind of cautiously and looked around. Yeah, look at Someone right now. He kind of looked around first before advancing further into the room. Yeah,
Own tempo.
Yeah, Loudred definitely has own tempo.
Yeah, and we also saw in that sequence right as Eponymous was dying, or right before Eponymous died, someone picked up 2 more stacks of rare fossils from a Kecleon. So Kecleon doesn't know how much to charge you for rare fossils, so he just doesn't. So
yeah, so part of it actually is that the golden seed, the gold thorns, the golden apple, and the rare fossils all come from a dungeon. Is that another golden seed for someone?
That's another.
Okay. Anyways, all of those items I just mentioned come from a dungeon late in the game called Golden Chamber, and you're not allowed to sell those items to Kecleon, and Kecleon's not allowed to sell those items to you, so he doesn't have anything written in his code about what to do with them, as being items in his shop, so it may have a number there, and I'm not sure exactly how that's generated. I think they have to put a number for a price for every item, but when you go to buy it, it'll say 0 because he's not really meant to sell those to you. It's a mission type. Okay. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't play a lot of post game, unfortunately.
That makes sense. But yeah, at this point,
just to sum it up, Funny Rock is 0. There you go. That's the explanation.
So yeah, at this point, that death from Eponymous is the big thing separating our two runners. Eponymous, you know, if he ends up continuing to go fast and doesn't have another death like the previous one, he could very easily close this gap. But someone has pulled ahead by a bit now.
Oh yeah, and I mean it's very much in part to the untimely death he took in this dungeon on this floor actually. So you know he may be close to the end, but he's not out of it yet, as his last attempt would show you.
Yeah, I think you can also see him playing a little bit more cautiously on this floor because he definitely, he ran out of rare fossils, but he was trying to use his rare fossils to deal with anything that he now knows is problematic. Like, you don't want to be attacked twice by that Poliwhirl again if you can avoid it.
Yeah, that's the good thing about this randomizer is that every death is a chance to learn something. And I definitely think we've seen that Eponymous has learned some things. He's actually taking these entrances into big rooms a little bit slower, as you can see. Like he's not immediately running into rooms. He's kind of observing the landscape first. So very smart. And someone just has no cap on his rare fossils at all. He must be at like 30 at this point. And
he's taking some notes from Zebs.
Yeah, Zaboos. He's channeling Zaboos for sure. That facade hurts, dude.
Yeah.
Who needs rare fossils? Dude, he can conserve them. He can open up a bigger museum. Like, I'm telling you, Facade plus his other normal move linked together is going to kill everything for the remainder of the game.
Yeah.
Like, he only really needs to use rare fossils after he gets out of Mount Horn, I think.
Yeah, and I think he is realizing that. He's stopped using rare fossils. He's just facading everything.
Yeah, Dragonite, might as well. You don't want to get too close to that thing and have it use a hurtful move. Especially since the Dragonite didn't seem keen on approaching, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, he's using them every now and then. I think this is good use, I think.
Yeah, no, I think he's trying to be a little bit more conservative with his rare fossils right now, which is definitely understandable. This isn't even Facade's full power. Can you imagine if something tries to burn him later in the game?
Man. Stab Facade with a burn. Okay, but Eponymous is catching up a little bit. He's already halfway through Apple Woods, but... Oh. No. So, today's Bidoof. Wait, he just kind of took that Wander Gummy. Are Wander Gummies free too?
I didn't know that.
Anyways, I was gonna say, there are a couple problems someone could experience with getting through here with this new party member. One, it's a Cherim that every time it's not sunny has to convert to closed Cherim. And then also with Rotom being a ghost, he takes shortcut paths to follow Loudred. So he's gonna kind of keep this third party member a couple spaces behind, unfortunately, just because of the way ghost types do their pathing.
Yeah, and someone using more rare fossils here definitely makes sense. So with a lot of these dungeons with Bidoof, well, with the 2 dungeons with Bidoof, you don't really want to end up getting into as many fights simply because...
Oh my god, dude! That Rockbreaker hurt. Pretty sure just O-code Magmar up in Mrs. side.
Yeah.
Luckily he had a seed though, but I think he's out now. So if another rock wrecker hippowdon shows itself, we're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Yeah, if Eponymous does finish this dungeon without too many more headaches, he will get more Reviver Seeds, but I mean, you always want more of those.
Yeah, and he's out.
Yeah, that's out.
As long as the Oxor isn't too scary.
And both of them are visiting the Electivire shop. And someone is through Kagi Coast without many problems.
Okay, this might be the comeback that Eponymous needs. He does have goggle specs, and as soon as he puts them on, he finds a hidden set of stairs that he wouldn't have seen otherwise. So what the goggle specs do is they allow you to see anything that's invisible, including hidden traps and hidden stairs. But we have traps banned, so the only use they have is hidden stairs. But stairs are how you advance in this game, so the more sets of stairs you can see, the faster you go on average.
Do we know what Eponymous's rare fossils count looks like? Because he's
probably, I can't imagine it's half of someone's.
Yeah. He does,
and he hasn't had the golden seed luck that someone has had. Like, he's just objectively behind. But the goggle specs are his only leg up. The only trap that's enabled is the warp trap that spawns in the middle of these types of rooms, and there's nothing we can really do to turn it off. And plus, it's harmless. Like, everyone knows it's there, so as long as you avoid it, you're fine. If you want to use it, feel free. But it's not hurting anybody. I guess someone doesn't need goggle specs, you just find the hidden stairs anyway.
Yeah. Definitely a bit unfortunate for Eponymous, but he definitely can catch up if the goggle specs are nice.
Just find the stairs for him. I just noticed someone is on floor 10 of Mount Horn. That's crazy. Like, I feel like you just got in here.
Yeah, no, we're flying. Cherem using attack order, trying to be helpful.
Oh my gosh, I was talking, he wasn't holding the push start button. I was gonna say, I think he pressed Y there when he missed that rare fossil throw. When you press Y, it automatically locks you on to an adjacent enemy, but the Machamp wasn't adjacent, so he just kind of didn't turn it off. It's an easy mistake to make. Like, you know, you have an attack that you know can hit an opponent, and when you have that attack that can normally hit an opponent, your first instinct is to press Y and change your angle to them. But yeah, you have to remember that they have to be adjacent to you.
Yeah, the stairs luck from someone is really biting into Eponymous here. Alright, so we have both of our runners in the same dungeon. Eponymous is near the bottom of it, while someone is near the top. So we will have to see if Stairs luck is as kind to Eponymous as it was to someone. But at this point, we definitely will have to pay attention. It's still a pretty close race, all things considered. But of course, someone does have those advantages of his rare fossil counts a little bit better. He's found those 2 golden seeds.
He has Facade.
He has Facade. Eponymous still has those goggle specs though, so he could potentially get through a little bit faster, but at this point someone definitely has an advantage.
If he's gonna catch up, he's gotta do it soon. Okay, I just noticed someone has air cutter and punishment linked on Rotom. That's pretty good. That's not bad damage for Rotom. So we're done with the part where we need to carry around that third team member and babysit them. Except I don't know if it was really babysitting, because I was seeing that that Cherem use attack order very effectively. I got like a double crit, and then 2 HKO'd something else. So
Dang.
it was doing work. Someone doesn't want those rare fossils that Keklam was selling, apparently. I don't doubt that their count is good, but you can always want more.
I mean, he has a lot.
He doesn't need goggle specs, this man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to say right now.
Yeah,
I wish he would just show us his bag so that we can know how many rare fossils he has, but I'm sure he's confident in his count. It has to be around 30 still, at least. Which I guess is enough, and I don't know. If it's not enough, if you have 30, by the time you're running low, you will have seen one drop statistically, you know?
Yeah, as long as you keep your count, I mean, I usually try and track and make sure my count is above 5 before going into Groudon. As long as you do that, you're probably fine. I mean, Loudred, you don't really need the experience from killing things with moves because you found 2 golden seeds. You don't really need to worry about running out because Loudred's still gonna do fine damage if he's forced to rely on it. So, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I think I'd want to see from someone right now is a link between Payday and Facade. That's just not possible right now because I don't think he has a link box and you can't go back to town right now.
Yeah, so if he finds a link box, that would definitely help him out. If he also found, like, if he found something like Goggle Specs or X-Ray Specs right now, that would improve his situation, but you can't really be too picky and ask for that kind of stuff.
I think this is a potential sub-30 pace for someone. Oh no. I've been having trouble with that recently, actually, too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's just like the D-pad on the way Despime interprets a down left or down right input, but I don't know. I've been having trouble Y changing to down right and down left. Any of the diagonals, basically.
I think you can still use R to force it to go to a diagonal if you need to.
Mayhaps. Okay, someone's recognized the layout. This layout is the one where all the rooms are on the inside. There's only a certain number of layouts that can spawn, so the more knowledgeable you are about the kinds of layouts that he can throw at you, he doesn't need goggle specs, this man.
That's insane.
It's like, we're saying it a lot, and it's kind of a joke, kind of not, because it's completely invalidating the advantage that the eponumos had with his goggle specs. So I think it is worth noting in that regard.
That said, eponumos is still moving a little bit faster than someone.
Oh, yo, he's actually catching up. He's on the 6th floor.
Yeah,
I didn't even notice. He snuck up on me.
Yeah, he's definitely doing a good bit to catch up. So we definitely still have a race on our hands.
Oh, for sure. I'm floored that he doesn't want any rare fossils. But
questionable.
I mean, see if it pays off, Cotton.
Yeah, I mean, at this rate, like, he is probably correct that he doesn't need those rare fossils, but I mean, if I were him, I would want, like, maybe 1 more stack, maybe 2 more stacks. Goggle Specs IRL just has a set of goggles over his face while playing the game so he can see the stairs.
I mean, someone does have a face cam on his stream, so if that's the case, we definitely know. Man, this layout's terrible. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to this one. It's just like, it's just a guessing game. I mean, I guess it's most PMD layouts, but like, at least you can strategize with certain layouts, like with the ones on the inside, you can know not to go in the hallways or corridors unless you absolutely have to. This one is just like advance in corridor left or right, advance in corridor left or right. It's like there's no optimized way. There's no optimized way to check rooms in that layout.
Yeah, makes sense.
Man, Mega Punch, Facade, Payday. If all of these moves could be linked, it would be dangerous for everything in here.
Yeah, and if Loudred
but they're caught up now, actually. Oh, almost. Someone did just get a floor ahead, but and then a secret stairs. He doesn't need the goggle specs, dude. He doesn't need them. All right, but Eponymous has caught up, and he's ahead.
Oh my gosh. This is really impressive from Eponymous.
This was a guy that, while someone was on 14F of Mount Horn, had only just stepped foot in there. This is probably this is the most impressive comeback I've ever seen. It's not by nature of his team being that much different. They're running the same starter, and the partners have almost no influence on it. So he's just outplaying him.
Not to mention that I actually think the rhythm is a little bit better.
Yeah, and someone's Loudred is better too.
Yeah. Was that a stack of rare fossils? Yep.
I think this is the top player difference. If I'm being honest, like being able to work with anything and make it work, you know, better than somebody who has more tools than you is definitely an acquired trait. Yeah, because someone's not even out of the first part yet.
And I mean, and this is really also just like a difference of playstyles. I mean, we talked about it earlier. Eponymous took that single death to Applewoods late in the dungeon.
Oh my god, Magmar has Storm Drain.
Oh wow. But yeah, Eponymous took that single death because someone's just playing more cautious. But at this rate, I mean, the cautious play, you do not need it. You should stop doing it.
I mean, it's working, so...
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the message we want to get across to everybody. So safe play is definitely a consistent play. But,
yeah.
You know,
but, you know, like,
in a pinch,
with
if you
Eponymous
going... that you've been slow, it wouldn't hurt to try. It's the last ditch effort, for sure. Your partners have no HP, good lord.
Well, and obviously we say that, like, you know, someone is playing safer while Eponymous is being a little bit riskier in terms of speed, but Eponymous is a top runner. Like, staying safe while turning up the speed is kind of the exact skill that we're looking for in the race.
If Air Fossils were disabled, I'd say, oh my god, that's terrible for someone. Hello. If Air Fossils were disabled, I'd say probably the average time would be 40 minutes. Rather than like 35, which is where it's at right now. What is this layout? Okay, well...
It's about to be GG from Eponymous.
About to be. Alright, that's it!
GG.
Congratulations to Eponymous. Almost getting the sub 30 and is 1 second off the best time of the event, actually.
With a Loudred.
And with a death in Drench Bluff, or Waterfall Cave.
And a pretty late one at that, yeah.
That was a crazy race. We'll be joined by Eponymous here in just a moment.
I forget, is this a winners match or a losers?
This is losers, so this is the end of someone's tournament. Big congratulations.
Yeah.
That was an insanely close race.
Eponymous says, give him a moment, he's sweating. But yeah, after that, I mean, like, really close finish and really good job from Eponymous.
We're joined by our winner, Eponymous. How you doing?
Hello.
That was something.
Yeah, it was. I don't know how someone did, but
They ran the Loudred just like you did, but they picked up a plethora, like an insane amount of rare fossils, and also they found 2 golden seeds, which both went to Loudred. They picked up a solid TM, which went on Loudred. So this Loudred was super top heavy. And they found, oh wait, no, they didn't find goggle specs, but you did. I don't think you died at all, but they're done now. So that's how close this race was.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing I was behind for a good part, or
You
wasn't
were
I?
okay. So here's what happened. Like, when you entered Mount Horn, someone was on floor 14,
Oh,
and
damn.
then all of a sudden, halfway through Apple Woods or halfway through Foggy Forest, you're caught up. And like, I looked away, and you're 14 floors behind. I don't know what happened.
Well, I got good stairs luck. I had goggle specs that helped a lot, to be honest, and I was focused.
Welcome, someone.
I don't know. I was just so focused on going fast. I was like, okay, I am probably behind because I died on like the last floor again of Waterfall Cave or something. And I was like, yeah, I'm probably behind. Just play fast, just full go, and maybe I win. And I guess that is what happened.
Now you said he died again at the end of Waterfall Cave. Did you die twice? Cause I only saw one.
I think I died. No, wait. I think I died on the last floor of Waterfall Cave. I also died on like one F-drenched bluff, but that doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say about that.
I could have.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
you were.
Yeah. I was gonna say
I
I'm not
could
sure
have
if you're aware or
done
not.
give up, but I spawned next to the rare fossils and I just decided
I said
to
that.
go
Yeah,
with
I
it.
was like, I said if he hadn't seen this rare fossils, he probably would have done give up.
Yeah, that was. I like thought of that in like 5 seconds, and
Yeah.
I was like, let's just roll with the rare fossils.
Anyways, welcome to someone.
Hello.
You definitely put up quite a fight in this tournament. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Yeah, it was
you've put
a
up
lot of
very
fun.
impressive times the whole tournament.
Yeah, mostly focused on not dying, so I always go like around 45 minutes or below.
Yeah, we definitely saw the contrast between your 2 playstyles here. Eponymous definitely showing the whole W strategy very, very well. And
I
then
did die though, so
yeah, he died a couple times, but it ended up working out. And then we could see you in your gameplay. Like every time you'd enter a room, you'd like survey the surroundings before advancing any further, which was smart. It definitely saved you a lot of time and not dying.
Yeah, it's mostly
Um,
looking at the map to figure out where to go.
yeah, but like I said, I don't think you run this game at all, do you?
I have not. No.
No, like I can't imagine. It's hard to imagine somebody that doesn't run this game putting out a 34 and a 33 in the tournament. But you did exactly that. So yeah, I think you have a lot to be proud of here. What you did in this tournament and this whole event. So
Yeah, I might like do a few
agreed.
runs of this game. It seems pretty fun.
yeah, absolutely. Like even if you don't want to do the longer stuff, like we do have special episodes of Explorers of Sky. So those are
Mm-hmm.
an hour at the longest. So definitely recommend checking that out. And anybody who's watching that wants to get into Explorers of Sky or any Pokemon Mystery Engine speedruns, I recommend checking out our Discord. We have lots of resources and a really big community that's really friendly to new runners, and we'll answer any questions you have. But with that, eponumos.
I get to play HG Finn, right?
Potentially, let me double check that for you. That is the case. Yes, you'll be playing against HG Finn next, and then the winner of that advances into the money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
good luck there.
thank you.
Oh yeah, what Pokemon did you pick?
I also went for the same starter, but I got what did I get as a partner again?
Rotom.
Magmar.
Oh yeah, I got Magmar.
Oh yeah, someone got Rotom. That's right.
Yeah. I also missed there was a Polytoad right below Loudred, so
the Rotom was interesting because inherently ghost types are able to use any type of moves that would normally not be able to cut corners to cut corners. But the drawback is that it was it was really tampering with Bidoof's ability to catch up and path well. So
Bidoof can handle his own. And like
that
attack
chair was
order.
insane. Yeah, the attack order was like OHKOing some things. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I like how the ghost type has Rock Smash just in case.
Oh my gosh.
I've yet to see anybody use Rock Smash in this tournament, and I'm not sure how I feel about it, like whether it be viable or not.
Probably depends on your knowledge of layouts and stuff.
It probably could be good as like a budget mobile scarf.
Yeah.
You know, if the stairs are immediately through a wall and you can see them.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think that's all we have today, for right now anyway. Later on today, we have probably our most anticipated match of the tournament so far. We have Huma's DS versus Juicebox Commando at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is our last winners quarterfinal match. And then we're into winners semifinals at that point. But yeah, eponumos, you'll be going on against HG Finn, and someone, unfortunately, that is the end for you. But I think out of everybody that's, you know, kind of made their debut with PMD speedrunning in this tournament, you were by far the most impressive. So I think you have a lot to be proud of, you know, walking away from this.
Completely
thank you.
agree with that.
All right, with that, I think we're gonna head off here. Thank you to Strive State for holding down with me in commentary, and thank you guys for participating, and thank you everybody for watching. Make sure to follow the runners, follow the commentators if you're so inclined to, and make sure to check out our Discord channel, our Discord server for any PMD speedrunning things you may want to attempt. That'll be it. See you guys later.
Bye.
Have a good day.